Face down in the gutter, won't admit defeat, though his clothes are soiled and black. He's a big, strong man with a child's mind. Don't you take his booze away.
What's up, everybody? Do a little car vlog here this morning on this awesome Friday morning. I actually did this once before, I mean like this same one, but I didn't have my mic plugged in, so it didn't really turn out all too good because all the external mic on the GoPro wanted to hear was my car and its horrible, nasty exhaust leak that it has that I can't afford to fix right now. But there's two topics. One is like the topic before, just a little update, I guess, and the other was just a short little topic, like a whatever. But so basically, I was just doing pretty much just giving you guys an update. It's not the most viewed video I have, but it does have quite a few for my videos, and it also got a lot of comments, like compared to how many views it has. But a little update on the person you guys all know as Mr. Douchebag. Now, before I get started, I'm not going to talk the whole time I'm on this dirt road. But I will do that. A couple weeks ago, actually 2 weeks ago today, one of the guys that I work with that I really enjoy working with, he knows a lot, and he's very, I guess, easy to like ask questions, or you know, if you need help or whatever. He's been doing it for a long time. Very willing to help out and lend you his tools if you don't have something, whatever. You know, he's a cool guy. I also hang out with him, but outside of work. But so, anyways, he approached me. Well, okay, first off, he didn't approach me at first. He told me that he was leaving, and he's the most senior tech that the place I work at has. Everyone else there is relatively new, or just really doesn't know, really isn't that good, I guess, if they aren't new. So anyways, he told me he was leaving to go to another dealership, and he got an offer. And I immediately told him he was a jackass for leaving me hanging. And he told me, you know, no, this is a package deal. You're coming with me, this and that. And you know, I wasn't exactly sure about that, but so anyways, we put our 2 weeks notices in, and him being where he's at in the company freaked them out. And usually in where I work, if you put your 2 weeks notice in, Mr. Douchebag comes in and tells you, you know, we don't need you here. Go fuck yourself, pack your shit and get out. He's got to have the last word, basically. So we did this Friday late in the afternoon. Well, I did it late in the afternoon. He did it like right before he left. And so I was expecting, you know, I figured they might not call him that day, and they didn't. But I figured no later than Monday, you know, he's going to be there Monday morning waiting for us in the door, tell us to get the fuck out. Or at least one of us, which would probably be me, because the other guy is pretty senior in the garage, and we knew it was going to hurt them leaving, but didn't know what was going to happen, you know. So anyways, he ended up, like, the fact that the other guy was leaving, and me, but not so much me, they also lost their other most senior tech, like 2 months before that, like around Thanksgiving time. So if we both left, they were going to be in a bad situation, and especially the other guy, because there's no one else. He's kind of the unofficial shop foreman, I guess. But so this thing they're calling at work, they're calling it the shot heard around the world. But I mean, because he had people calling him saying, "What the fuck are you? What is going on over there that you quit? You've been there for 8 years. How are you? What are you thinking? What's going on?" You know, everybody's freaking out, and it went up to the sales manager, the guy in charge of like car sales, got wind of it and went to the owner of the company, the owner of the business, and said, "Hey, listen, there's something messed up going on in your garage, and you need to look into it, because your most senior tech in Clayton just quit. So you need to find out what's going on." So anyways, owner called up Mr. Douchebag, and for today, we'll call him Boss Man today, just because. And I'm not saying that you can change overnight, or that, you know, someone's like the whole personality can change. I'm not saying it can or can't, but just saying for the last couple of weeks now, it has a little bit. But he's also in a situation where he's forced to change. He's forced to do something. So anyways, the owner of the company called Mr. Bossman and told him to get in his office, and on Monday, and they sat down and talked, and he told him, you know, or no, it would have been Wednesday, or either Tuesday night or Wednesday, because he originally called in, Mr. Bossman originally called in the other guy that quit into his office and said, "What the fuck is going on? Why are you quitting?" You know? And ended up asking him why he's quitting, and he told him, you know, this is, you know, you don't give a shit about your employees. This place is so jacked up, no one even, you know, no one cares, blah, 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 you know, told him everything that's wrong with our shop, like management wise. I mean, you didn't tell him, you know, the shop is a piece of shit, you know, whatever. But management-wise, told him everything that's wrong with the shop. And so either Wednesday morning or Tuesday night, Mr. Bossman met up with the Bossman. He asked him, you know, what's going on? What's wrong with the garage that these two guys are quitting, and we lost this other guy a couple months ago? And Bossman told him, or Mr. Bossman told him, getting all these names confused in my head because they're both bosses, but whatever. So he told him, you know, everything that this other guy that was quitting told him was wrong with the shop. And basically the big boss man told him, you know, you're a lot easier to replace than they are, so fix this shit or you're gone, basically. And told him to get us on board, this and that and whatnot. So he pulled another guy into another meeting Wednesday morning, and each one of these meetings he had with him were like 2 hours long, and he'd sit in there and discuss things that were wrong, things that needed to be fixed, basically. And so then I think it wasn't until Thursday. I think Thursday morning he finally called me into the office, and you know, I'm thinking the whole time, well, they're just gonna let me go or whatever. He calls me into the office and sits me down. The first thing out of his mouth is, Clayton, I'd like to apologize for being an asshole. I was like, okay. But you know, he apparently apologized to the sales manager for one, because the sales manager's been telling him for a long time that he needs to fix it, and that there's problems with the shop that are on his level that he needs to take care of. And whatever, he apologized to him, he apologized to the other guy quitting, he apologized to one of the other techs that had been there for a long time. He brought me in and apologized to me. My other manager, this is like Office Space. I have so many bosses, I don't know which one's my boss, but so anyways, he apologized to me also, you know, told me, you know, he hasn't been paying attention enough, this and that, whatever. Discussed a raise, possibly, still pending on that, but you know, basically told me there's going to be a lot of changes in the shop, and that he's been shown that most of these changes are because of him. Well, so I mean, like I said before, I don't believe that he is changed necessarily as much as he's been forced to change in some ways. And I have noticed the lad, he's been there, he told us he's going to be there for 40 days, which he's in charge of 3 other shops. So he usually isn't, like, our shop's like the bastard child, like it's usually not even on his daily places to go. He might show up there once a month, but he told us he's going to be there for the next 40 days, and he's going to be making changes and get this in the works, what we told him needed to be changed, and fix it, basically. So that's the same situation. That's not going to change overnight, but it is going to change at some point. Because if it doesn't, it's his ass on the line. Shit, dude. But apologies for that. Apologies for everything else that's been going on. And go fuck yourself. You're a fucking asshole, stupid fucking Acura. Fucking Wichita Luxury Collection. Fuck you. Cut me off, bitch. So yeah, anyways, hopefully we'll see. I mean, I hope he can change as a person too, but highly doubtful. This is just a job, work-related incident that he's gonna have to change at work for at least a little while the people are watching him. So in conclusion to this story, is Mr. Douchebag still a douchebag? Yes. But is Mr. Douchebag as big of an asshole? Maybe not, I guess. I mean, he's been super nice walking around the shop the last couple of weeks. I mean, ask you how it's going, which, whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. And there'll probably be another update on that to let you guys know if Mr. Douchebag reverts to his old ways of being a douchebag. The other topic is, and I'm just throwing this out there, it's definitely not a guarantee. I mean, it's kind of unlikely to happen, but I've had a couple of subscribers ask if I had stickers, whatever, like everybody has. Now don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for all of my subscribers, but I just don't think I have the subscriber base to be putting out stickers. And I'm probably one of the least artistic people, as in putting something onto paper, that I know. Like, I have great ideas in my head, and some other people have helped, gave me a couple ideas, but I just don't have the skill to put that onto paper for what I want if I did have a sticker. So if any of you are interested in that, whatever, more than, I'll say, like 10 maybe, I'll think about it and I might start working on that a little more. So, and also if any of y'all are artistic and can draw me up something cool, that would be awesome, because I sure as hell can't do it. But leave a comment down there, send me a message, whatever, Facebook, message me, whatever you want to do, and I'll think about doing that if you guys are interested in it. Anyways, I'm sorry for you, like, 3 guys that have messaged me about it or talked to me about it, but maybe I'll make y'all something special. But I mean, I can't pay for stickers that are just gonna sit in my house and not do anything. I'm gonna stick all over my freaking forehead and walls and whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. This weekend actually is supposed to be really nice. Since it's going to be really nice and it's January, it's probably going to be really windy. So hopefully I'll be able to get out and ride a little bit, do something else, get another video out there. It's been a while since I put one out, just because it's been nice lately, actually, like riding weather, but like right now on my way to work this morning, it's 29 degrees outside. Now, later today it'll be like 50, but right now it's 29 degrees. So I'm not going to freeze my balls off for 30 minutes on the freeway driving to work. But anyways, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Let me know about the stickers or whatnot, and feel free to comment about Mr. Bossman, aka Mr. Douchebag, which I can already see it. You know, people can't change overnight. The guy's still a douchebag. He's an asshole. I'd punch him in the face. I'd kick him in the nuts. Fucking tear his throat out. Blah blah blah. Anyway, so yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.